What's up, everyone? So yesterday we officially epoxy primered Desanda, the whole underneath all four wheel arches and the engine bay. It was a lot of work and it took a long time to get there, but we got it done. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, go watch it because it is awesome and the car looks amazing. But today is Sunday and the weekend is the only time we have to actually paint the car since all the other businesses are closed. We're not ready to paint the engine bay just yet because we still got to do the body work, but underneath we can actually lay the entire underbody. All right, Pete, what have we done so far?
We have scotch brightted the entire underneath of the chassis.
The entire.
And masked off every hole that we don't want our Raptor liner to get into the engine bay or anything else.
We talked about this before, but if you guys haven't been listening, we have to seam seal basically everything because the seam sealer is the last piece of the puzzle to guarantee that this thing stays together rust-free for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is, right, so like this is a clear seam. We want to fill that with our kind of body caulk or seam sealer, whatever you want to call it.
Show them, hold on, just because they're going to ask what we use.
This is what we use.
Wait, hold on. There we go. 1K.
It says, see how it says direct to metal? So that's for like mistakes. You should not be using this directly over a large portion of metal. That's like in case when we go to scuff this, we accidentally scuff too hard and there's a tiny bit, it's okay. This is made to go over like a primered surface.
Yeah, there you go. But as you guys could see, there is quite a bit of seams, a lot of new ones, a lot of old ones, and a lot of ones that the factory never did, and we're going to do all of them.
Yeah, for at least 90% of them. Maybe there's a couple that we feel maybe not be necessary, but for the most part, yeah.
What we're going to do the OEM brushing technique. Is that what we're going for here?
Yeah, in this case, we're just going to put it on each seam, brush it tight, and spray right over it.
All right, we lay it on.
There's a couple seams here.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Well, where are you going? I can't even see. Okay, there we go.
We got this weld here. Make sure, you know, just get a little bit over the weld, just in case.
Okay, so you're pushing it in.
Yeah, exactly. I want to get it in between the layers, so I want to push it in.
Yes, look at this happy
nice
little clouds.
and tight.
There's a seam. See a seam? Lay a bead. Oh my God, I forgot how thick this stuff is. Oh, there we go. Ooh! Oh. This is such a mess. Honestly, like some people might look at the seam sealer and be like, it looks hideous. But I've come to really like the look of seam sealer because it just looks OEM. Like this looks, to me, this looks high-end OEM, and that's what I like about it. Like what I've noticed though, when we started, I had the long bristles and it was a mess to push it around. Cut them down halfway, and now we have like a nice surface to actually pull on the seam sealer. So. If this was an engine bay, obviously we try a lot harder on making the seam sealer look neat.
Yeah.
But since this will be covered in underbody its whole life, it's kind of good just to be.
We're just trying to be thorough, cover all the seams and holes if there's any. Make sure.
Because this was the part of the car that was just covered in surface rust. So there's a lot of bare metal welded on the back half of this thing, and we want to make sure it stays fresh. All right. Here we go. Oh, I can't get it out. I'm out of my first tube of black. And the only issue here is Brian made me buy beige, so the rest of it's gonna be beige seam sealer.
The beige was gonna be for the interior, not the bottom.
Well, now it's gonna be for both.
Yes.
It'll be covered. It's all right. This is like what the OEM uses is beige. This looks like wood glue. All the seam sealer we took off on the car was actually this color.
That's why I had you get beige.
Last little bit. What do we use? 4.5 tubes? 5 tubes?
No, we use 4 tubes.
Okay, good enough. But I just want to make a statement. Obviously, you do not need to go this crazy. We're going crazy. We actually did more than OEM, not just the places that we added. Now, it's not fully necessary on all the places. The underbody itself is actually a pretty decent sealer, but it's not much extra work. The stuff isn't that expensive, and why not, right?
Yeah, it's pretty affordable, this stuff, and this is the good stuff. Honestly, guys, don't waste your money buying seam sealer at any auto parts store.
Yes, we've tried that, like at
It's
Advance
not
or whatever.
worth it.
No,
It's
just
a waste of money.
order it on Amazon or something. I hate saying that, but
I know, or go to your local automotive paint
there we go.
supplier.
That's what
Like,
we yeah. Support small business, but just check this out. We have so much, but it looks awesome. It looks OEM, and when it's covered, it's gonna look even better, and I'm super excited about it. Check this out. That's so much, but we've literally made this car safe to drive through the saltiest of winters for years to come.
Which is what we have to deal with.
I don't think this will ever be a winter driver, but hey, I could daily drive this thing next winter, it'll be fine.
Yeah. This is sick.
Oh, that looks so good.
We're seamed up. I like it.
Ready for the spray?
This is the moment. Here we go. I think we're ready. I'm kind of thirsty.
Yeah, let's give
Might
it a
have to
try.
make a drink run.
Yeah. This is our first time ever using the Raptor liner, but we've both heard great things, so I'm excited to try it out.
Yeah, I know they a lot of people use it at some pretty high-end restorations or a truck of your bed or whatever else, but it's supposed to be pretty good. It's a urethane product. It's not rubberized, so it shouldn't...
Be gooey, it should be nice and hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Shake it.
Freaking shake weight and a half, baby.
Where's RJ when you need him?
No, he's good at this.
Get the paint station turned on. Oh yeah.
It's like flying an airplane.
Get the big guns going. Now this fan and filter combo did us really good yesterday. Didn't even smell like paint in here when I walked in the morning, which is unreal. So hopefully it continues to do us really well with this crazy underbody.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah, what can go wrong? We're going straight for it.
Yeah, well. Oh yeah.
Well, that smells awesome.
I like this stuff. Oh wow. Yeah. That looks nice. We made it through the test. We can go to the real.
How's the spray?
Feels fine. Looks great.
Oh wow, this stuff is gnarly. Hope the camera can pick it up. Oh, there we go. Cue the music. All right, this stuff went super fast, but is officially laid, and it looks insane.
Looks beautiful. I'm really happy with it.
Look how dark this stuff is. Like, it's so hard for the camera to focus on because it's like the darkest black ever. B did an awesome job spraying it really uniform, so it looks super even everywhere. We went through and made sure we didn't miss any spots, because I can't tell you how easy it is to completely miss a whole corner when you're doing a whole car like this.
Yeah, you need a buddy to go by with a flashlight and check and look at everything. You always have to have two sets of eyes or something.
But just look at the trans tunnel. It just looks it integrates so beautifully. Like, you can't, nothing sticks out. Like, you don't look at this and go, man, someone chopped into this chassis. It looks like it came like that, and that's what's so cool about it. And then, of course, with the underbody on, you don't see any seam sealer. You guys remember this whole thing is seam sealed. You don't even notice it. And so that's why it's easy just to brush it on and not have to worry about it. We gotta peel the tape off pretty quick because it'll actually get like stuck on if you leave it for too long. So let's peel everything off and see it against the fresh factory red, or not so fresh red. And just like that, the car is officially unmasked, untaped, and it looks absolutely amazing. All 4 wheel arches and underneath is literally fully restored and fully underbodied. This thing is just unreal. We'll never have to worry about it, which is like the greatest feeling ever. After you put so much work in it, this thing is gonna be sealed up forever. Then we have the epoxy to engine bay, and it looks amazing. Now, you would think that we could just kind of spray it and be done, but we have to do all the body work on it. We have to add Bondo for all the imperfections. Then we have to add the seam sealer, of course, and then sand down all the epoxy, spray it with a urethane-based primer, then prep all that, and then spray color. And then once that's all said and done, we can then finally put in all our finalized parts, all our powder-coated subframe pieces, our built engine, and just do an engine swap, which you guys know. That's our specialty here, so we'll go quick. And then, of course, we do have to do the inside, and that's going to be probably the project for this week. But this weekend has been a successful one, and I cannot believe all of this. It looks absolutely stunning. They look so much better than I would have ever guessed. I knew it was going to look great, but I just can't get over how, I guess, normal this all looks. It doesn't look like this thing was chopped or cut into or modified heavily. The whole rear end, same goes for that too. We didn't want this thing to look like it was chopped up and rigged up to be a 240SX. We just wanted it to look like a Honda Civic that came real to drive. And once we get the rear end and everything bolted in, I think it's gonna look right at home, and it's gonna be like the weirdest image ever, and I couldn't be more excited for it. So this weekend completely kicked my ass. I'm hurting, I know Brian's hurting, so I need to get home, edit this video, and go to sleep. But I hope you guys are as happy with the progress as I am, because it's truly looking amazing. So with that, we're gonna end it. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys probably tomorrow.